Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, and we're speaking about a few different ways that a person can tangibilize and actualize these ideas that we've been discussing for so many months. And he writes, Yochel Adam shu davak l'bari yisbarach karoi. When a person is davak, when they are unified and connected to HaKadosh Baruch Hu properly, they are able to they can look at anything they want in this world, and it looks as if they are staring at that particular thing. However, but they're actually only looking at the Rebbeinu Shalom. What exactly are we talking about over here? How can you look at a tree and only see the Rebbeinu Shalom? How can you look at your hands and only see the Rebbeinu Shalom? How can a person be staring at a beautiful sunset out there on the beaches of some tropical island and only see the Rebbeinu Shalom? How do you look at a cat that is slinking down the alleyway and only see the Rebbeinu Shalom? What does that mean? It reminds me of something that I heard many years ago from a Chashiv Rosh Yeshiva in Eretz Yisrael by the name of Meltzer. And Rav Meltzer said, Chazal teach us that Avram Avinu and the Avos HaKadoshim, they kept Kol HaTorah Kula, they kept all of the mitzvahs that there are in the Torah, even before the Torah was given to Klal Yisrael. How is it possible that Avram Avinu, if Hashem never revealed the Torah at Har Sinai, He never revealed Torah to His nation, how is it possible that Avram Avinu was putting on tefillin in the morning? How did Avram Avinu make matzahs? How did Avram Avinu know what kosher meat is and non-kosher meat is? How did he know that? He didn't have a teacher. He didn't have a yeshiva. He didn't go to cheder. He didn't have a Rabbi. How did Avram Avinu know what is a mitzvah and what is not a mitzvah, what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us to do and what not to do? And he explained the following. Avram Avinu was very in tune with the Rebbeinu Shalom. The entire universe was crying out and screaming the name of Hashem to Avram Avinu. Everywhere that he looked, he didn't see the physical, he saw the spiritual that was beneath the surface, that if you peel away all of the layers, you get down to the source and the makor, the root of what this world is all about. And when Avram Avinu was walking down the road, and he passed a cow in the pasture, so you and I would see a cow in the pasture eating some grass out of the ground, maybe moving along slowly, maybe one would be rubbing up against the other. That's what we would see. Or maybe you would think to yourself, steak, hamburgers, hot dogs, meatballs, whatever you might think when you see that cow. But Avram Avinu was a ruchniistic person. He was totally spiritual. And he was completely in tune with Hashem and the Bria and the nature and the Ratzon of Hashem, the will of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And when he looked at a cow, he saw tefillin. He saw the skins and the hides will be used for the boxes, and then you'll work it out and you'll make it into cloth, into the right paper that you need to be able to write the words of tefillin on there. He saw a Sefer Torah. He saw a mezuzah. Avraham Avinu didn't see a nice pair of Ferragamo shoes when he looked at that cow. No, that's this world. But he saw beyond that into the world of Hashem. And he was able to see the Torah and the mitzvahs that could come from the flesh, from the hides of the cow itself. And that seems to be what he's saying over here. You, depending on your devekis, your connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, will determine that when you look at this world, how much of Hashem you see and how much of the world you are jaded by in your vision. And therefore, it says, BILVAVI MISHKAN EVNEH, become as Dovid, as close to Hashem as you can, and then everywhere you look, you'll see Hashem. You'll see opportunities to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You'll see ways to be able to elevate the physical into ruchnius and the spiritual. You'll see more mitzvah opportunities, more chesed opportunities. That's the way you're going to look at the world and think about the world. So then everywhere that you go, you're going to be able to mistakel rak Alei Bari Yisbarach, you'll be able to look only at one thing, and that is the Rebbeinu Shalom. Have a wonderful day.